Yep.
Are you awake? Let's go. We're back, baby. Echo. I'm gonna initially say this right away. There's been a change in like scenery, as in the floors are now hardwood compared to carpet, so audio is gonna be wonky for the next like 1 to 2 to 3 episodes from now, because we record these in bunches. 2 to 3 episodes, a bunch. So if there's an audio problem, it's gonna last for 2 to 3 episodes. So sorry about that. We'll fix it in the future. Anyway, we are back after
2 weeks.
I think a month.
Has it been a month?
I think it's been a month because we recorded the last day of finals for the last quarter. Because I remember because the last day we came and recorded that day. Because I remember in that podcast it talked about what happened during the finals, and I think that was exactly today, as in the 15th when we're recording this. So
yeah,
it's been a month since we recorded our last episode. So we have a few things we can talk about. We probably should have talked about Star Wars like weeks ago. That's probably gone, but we might talk about it in a future podcast. But this one is going to be about 2018, our New Year's resolutions, our goals for the year, stuff like that. Maybe other stuff in our life. I don't know. So pretty much, Lorenzo, do you want to start with your stuff? Can I talk about your list, then kind of explain them as you slowly wake up from death?
Okay, I guess. Probably the top ones are like just be healthier altogether.
Also, a disclaimer right now: this is really early in the morning, as in like we just woke up. It's 11:19. It's very early for us.
This is 2 hours before I wake up.
This is very early for us, but this is the only time we were available to record. So bear with us, as in Lorenzo, bear with him as he wakes up slowly. But anyway, continue about your food.
Yeah, just eat better, and then I don't know. I guess I drink shit ton of soda. I drink it like water, so probably slow down on that. And then
tea's a good substitute.
Coffee.
What do you drink coffee a lot?
Yeah. Ever since I've taken online classes, I'll wake up and then fucking make me a pot of coffee and just sit down.
Actually, same. Since I've taken 9 o'clock classes, I've been drinking coffee, which is weird because I've been taking 8 o'clock classes every other quarter I've been at college. You know, at night. Yeah, I don't know. I have a really wonky schedule. It's good though.
Dude, my schedule's fucked up. Like just like a week ago, it was like I would go to bed at like 4 o'clock and then wake up around like 2 or 3, and then I would wake up, go to work for a couple hours, and then come home, do my homework, and then go back to sleep. Jeez. Or just and then play video games until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then
pass out and repeat.
Yeah.
Are your online classes? Is it just they give you an assignment at the beginning of the week and have it due by Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
it's really weird. He's really confusing though. So like, there was like this thing where he was all like, this assignment is due Tuesday, and then he sent a thing saying that it was due Sunday, and so I emailed him, and he's all like, well, you have to what do you say? Always go and look at the due dates. I mean, that's all I said. I was just like, okay, well, you said it's due fucking Sunday, so when is it due? I don't know. He's really weird.
Yeah. I took one online class last summer. I have no idea what class I took. I know it was really easy. I really don't remember what it was. But the procrastination for online classes.
It's not even that. It's just it's hard to follow. I don't think I'm gonna take any more online classes.
Yeah, I feel like certain ones are easy for online ones, and certain ones are not so much. Like the one I took, like I said, if I could remember what it was, it was pretty easy. It was just read this, write about it, and I would do it literally hours before it was due, like 11. I think it was 11 on Sundays.
Yeah, it's usually due like 11:59 or something.
Yeah. Maybe that could be another part of when we go to my resolutions. No more procrastination. That should be one of mine. Because I have a problem with lots of procrastination. Almost like that's the name of the podcast, Podcrastination. Get it? Because
we're pieces of shit.
Full circle. We're all pieces of shit. That's
right.
Everybody who watches this, we're pieces of shit. You're pieces of shit. We're pieces of shit. Yeah, everyone's a piece of shit. Did I just call our fans pieces of shit?
Yeah, but you always treat them like shit.
I do. You're nothing to me.
The fucking 5 fans that we have, if we even have them.
Oh. If you're a fan, put your hand up.
Probably draw more too. I want to get, because I had like those characters. I want to start doing more of those.
I kind of agree with that. Drawing more. I used to draw a lot.
Same. I have a whole folder.
School. Wait, back in elementary school, did you draw a lot, or?
I drew a lot in middle school because that's when I fucked off. So I would just draw in class.
Yeah.
And then I made those characters, and then I've been doing, but I haven't done anything with them.
Yeah.
And my uncle, he has his own characters, and he's like, these are fucking good. You should probably do something with them. So I just have to get the right software because I want to make like.
Get a drawing tablet.
Well, I already have one. I have a Wacom. I just.
Wait, the one where you can actually see it, or like the one you have to like look.
You have to look at the computer.
Yeah,
but
I have one of those too. I don't like it.
It's pretty. I don't know. Yeah, it gets used to it.
I guess I don't have the right software to use it for because actually,
for as expensive as they are, you would imagine them being like a little bit better.
The ones you have to look at the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because mine was like $450.
I don't remember how much mine. I think mine was a Christmas present, but I've used it a few times.
I barely used it because like we don't have. I wanted to get Adobe Illustrator. That shit's expensive. So then he was
pirate.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying like I could probably get it for you, but I have a PC and he has a Mac.
We don't condone pirating.
Yeah, no, we don't say that.
We don't condone pirating. I totally haven't pirated any software in my entire life. Totally not anything that I edit videos with. I've never pirated anything in my life. Anyway, I used to actually. You see right here, I have a picture I was working on. That was a few days ago. That was the first time I drew in like months.
Yeah, I haven't drawn for a really long time.
I was trying to like, sketch like a Red Hood, kind of my own version of Red Hood, but I only got the head and the torso, and I have like the skeleton of the arms and legs done. But that was the first time I picked up a pencil and drew, like legitimately sat down and attempted to draw.
I haven't written anything for a very long time.
Oh, written?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Every
day, bro.
I don't need to write. I just type.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to 21st century.
That's what I count as writing. You know what? Speaking of that, cursive. When's the last time you ever written in cursive?
When I do signatures.
Well, not counting signatures.
I mean, I was doing it the other day just because I was talking about how I never do it, and so me and my mom were doing it.
I think legitimately the last time I used it was in 4th grade, because they taught us in third or 2nd grade is when we learned.
It was 3rd, and then you had to write the rest of the year in 3rd.
Yeah.
Or in cursive. And
then by 5th grade or something like that.
Never used it.
Nothing. And since then, I have not used it. Like, I kind of remember how to write cursive.
I know I had a fuck, what was that bitch's name? Huge cunt. Fucking hated her.
At our elementary school?
No, middle school.
Middle school. Oh.
She was an English teacher. Fucking bitch. Hate her. She sent me to the timeout room for talking to my hand.
Like that?
No. So I did
why
like.
Why did I say no one can see that?
Like this? Like that?
Yeah, dude, like this. Isn't that crazy?
No,
Whoa.
it's like where you like take your thumb and that's like the bottom of the jaw.
Oh, and the whole little like.
Yeah, and I was like. So everybody was supposed to be reading, right? But the book that we were reading was fucking retarded shit, so I didn't want to read it.
Do you remember what it was?
Huh?
Do you remember what it was?
It was like one where it was like the Oregon Trail or something like that.
I never read it.
I don't know. It was boring as book. So anyways, we were all supposed to be doing like silent reading or whatever, and so I was bored, and so I found a Sharpie on the floor, and so I was just fucking around with it, and then I drew a little face, and I was all, "How you doing, Mr. Hand?" And I was like just talking to it, and she's like, "Who's talking?" And then fucking everybody ratted me out.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Lorenzo, he won't shut up."
This is like, what grade?
What grade? 6th.
6th.
And I'm like, "Fuck, you assholes!" And so he sent me out, and then she's like, "Go out in the hall." And I was like, "Okay." And so she came out, and she's like, "You can either go to the principal's office or the timeout room." And I was like,
what?
Okay. And so I started going to the principal's office. I don't know why, because I was like, well, the principal, all he's gonna do is yell at me, and then he's gonna send me back to class. If I go to timeout, I'm gonna have to sit there till lunch. And I'm like, fuck that. So I know I've been in trouble quite a bit. I knew how the system works.
Did I tell you the one time I went to timeout in elementary school? Did I tell you about that story?
No.
Dude, okay. It was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty badass. All right, ladies, you listen to this. This is the story. I went to timeout. Right. It was 5th grade. Right. I was standing in line right before day's about to end. You know how we used to line up before you leave. I don't know if you guys did it at your 5th grade.
We'd count down the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would all line up, right? And I'm standing there, next to my buddy, Cade. Cade's right next to me, right? and we're just talking. I don't know about what, but he starts doing weird like hand things, like making hand things. So I put my right hand on top of my left, stuck my thumbs out, and did like the whole turtle thing, right? And then Kate started yelling, "Shane, flip me off! Shane, flip me off!" And I'm like, "What? No, I didn't." And then Mrs. Nelson, she's like, "You two, go to timeout," which is right down the hall from where our classroom was.
Yeah.
So we both, I'm like, "No, no!" And I started crying. I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to timeout. No, please." And then she kicked us to timeout as the bell rang and school got out. And I was there for like 10 seconds. And then I was like sobbing because
What grade was this?
It was 5th grade.
Fifth?
5th grade.
You're fucking crying in
I was
fifth
crying
grade?
in 5th grade, yes.
Pussy.
I know. Yeah. Didn't cry in school for another 3 years.
I got written up and, what's that called? Starts with an R. Referral.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got,
For kicking a...
I got one of those too.
I accidentally kicked Ty in the balls.
Ty.
D.
Oh, okay, cool. There's a bunch of ties.
Yeah. Ty D.
Tidy.
I kicked him right in the dick. On accident, because Gunner, so this is the whole fucking story. So like Gunner came up and he like kneed me in the ass, right? And so I went to go like knee him back, but Ty, you know how fucking Ty was always like doing this stupid parkour shit. Yeah. And he still does it, right?
No.
I don't know. I remember he was actually pretty good.
He just works now.
No.
I saw him the other day.
I did too.
Yeah.
He stared at me. I don't think he recognized me.
Oh.
But anyways.
I was like that. He was like, oh.
But anyways, so he like I went to go knee him back, and then right when I like pulled my knee back, Ty like ran and then like jumped like this, like they like just slid right between us, and my knee just went, and like knocked him right in the balls, and he like flew, and he's like, "Ugh." And I'm like, sorry, and then I just walked off. But the fucking hall monitor or whatever said that I kneed him, and then looked at him and like said something to him, and then ran off. And I was like, no, he fucking did not. And then so I got called to the principal's office. Like that was like on a Tuesday.
And this was 2nd grade, right?
No, this is
3rd.
7th.
7th. Oh, this is middle school.
I got in a lot of trouble in middle school.
I didn't.
I went to the principal's office 4 times.
Actually, no, I did get in trouble once in middle school. Wow, this whole 2018 New Year's resolution took on a tangent. I'm gonna tell this story though. The one time I got in trouble in middle school, 8th grade, right? We were in the same class.
I feel like this is gonna be like one of the lowest viewing ones because no one gives a shit about what the fuck we're talking about.
Dude, people want to learn about us. People want to know. We talked about it before. They want to know what makes you tick. Want to know what makes me tick. When we get into the action, you know what? I might put time codes for the skip past the bullshit, but I kind of want to tell this story. So I had a friend who had a girlfriend who was an awful human being.
What
right?
What grade was it?
8th grade.
Oh.
We were in the same class, McGeorge.
Oh.
Right? This is the end of the day. You probably don't remember me getting sent out. But she was an awful human being. Like, the worst. And at this point...
Who are we talking about?
I don't want to say names.
Just bleep it.
Right?
Oh, fucking, yeah.
And his girlfriend... Don't know her last name. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't put a face to it.
Anyway, awful human being. And at lunch, she would just pretty much like sit next to him, like really close, like that.
At the lunch. Fucking leech.
Yeah, and like I don't remember exactly what we were saying, but she was pretty much just. Like I said, this was 8th grade, and that was years ago. I don't remember exactly what happened, but we would mess around, be guys, be jokes and stuff like that, right? Then one day, I don't even know what I said, but 8th grade. Her friend came in like, I can't believe you, Shane. She's crying and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then at the end of the day, I got sent down to the counselor's office. And what are you doing?
I was just looking at the time.
Oh, I got sent down to the counselor's
14
office.
minutes of bullshit.
Oh, I don't care. We might split this up into 2 episodes. It might be a 2-parter. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Should we build up like suspense at the end of this one?
Yeah, we might. So I got sent down to the counselor's office, not the principal. And the counselor was like, so I have such and such is crying right now because she says that you've been telling everyone to hate her now and go against her or something like that. I'm like, no, I haven't. And she's like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Cry. So I started tearing up, right? I started like going like, I'm so sorry. And I started crying, right? And then she's like, oh no, do you like her? Is that okay? I'm like, no. And I just started crying more. She's like, okay.
That'd be the worst to become a counselor.
Yeah.
You have to deal with like little pussies like that.
I know, right? So I started crying. She's like, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I'm just full on tears now. And then She's like, okay.
Especially with all like the girl drama.
Yeah, I know. Especially with that, I don't even know what the hell it was about.
I just be like.
But it got me off scot free.
Sounds like it fucking sucks.
Yeah, she's like, okay, you can head out now, and I'm like, so I went to the bathroom, and I'm like, shit, I only have a few minutes left, and my eyes are like puffy. I'm like, shit, I'm like splashing water on my face to get it off. But that was the other time I cried. Hear that, ladies? I'm a manipulator. I know you ladies like manipulation.
Do you like sensitive men?
Hear that, guys? Ladies, hit me up. You know, I'm 19. I'm single, right?
I'm ready to mingle.
I got good grades. I'm in a drama class. Hear that, ladies? I'm pretty cool. My lips are really puckered right now. I don't know what I'm doing with my mouth.
It's really fucking annoying me though. Every time I hear the smith.
Hear that, ladies? Good, these kissing lips.
So you're sucking a cock.
What? Anyway, that was on draw. We got off of a tangent on draw. Hey, back to Lorenzo's 2018 New Year's resolutions, dude. All right, go.
Okay, well, last two materialistic things. I want to get my truck finished.
Fucking capitalist pig.
I want to get my truck finished.
Oh, that's good.
And then, what I gotta do on that? Should I go into the details? What I'm gonna do with that? Fuck it.
If we got any car buffs out there, they'd love it. I don't know if we have any car buffs out there.
No, I don't know. I got a Chevy Silverado. It's a piece of shit, but I'm gonna fix it up.
That's hot.
I just want to get mechanically it's sound, but because I work in a mechanic shop. If you ladies need me to work on your car.
Ladies.
Not very
Lorenzo's
good.
a grease monkey. You know what that means.
I clean up oil spills and put away other mechanics' tools, but I know people.
He's a greasy monkey.
I can get under your hood and look at it and get really confused and then walk off and go get someone else.
Don't we all?
But yeah, I just want to get that painted
Yep.
and then get a locker in the back. So because I only have a 2-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm. It's hot.
It's fucking super hot.
Dude, you must get all the puss.
Yeah, dude. Hell puss.
Hella. Okay.
I got extended cab.
Oh, yeah?
All the puss I get.
Oh, dude.
And then, you know what I'll do?
Oh, you do.
I'll fucking throw them in the back.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, it's fucking hot.
So I can have like one in the middle front, one in the passenger seat front, 3 in the back, and then like probably like 15 in the bed.
Oh, shit, dude.
I don't got an extended bed, but I'll fit them in there. They just all gotta.
Oh, dude, that's
I'll figure
crazy.
them out.
All right. And what else you got, bro, on your list, dude?
Oh, and then buy a motorcycle. I'm close. No, I'm not. Check it out. I just had to pay for tuition. I just remember that.
Hold on a second. Ignore the noise. The chair is squeaking. There we go. It was leaning up against that. It was bothering me. Anyway, what? You're buying
A motorcycle.
motorcycle.
One.
Does your mama want you to buy a motorcycle?
She does not know.
So that's a no. She does not want you to buy a
No,
motorcycle.
she does not. I've talked to it, and she goes, "Do whatever you want." And I go, "Okay." But if she would buy one, she'd be like pissed because she'd be like, "What the fuck?" And I'll be like,
Yep.
"You said I can do what I want."
Same with my mama. She'd be real mad if I bought a motorcycle.
But hey, I'm my own man. I'm
You're
19 years old. I'm almost 20.
Hear that, ladies? He's 19, and he's gonna buy a motorcycle, and he's a grease monkey. I don't know what the little means. So those are your goals. Any besides anything else you have on your list that you haven't thought, that you just thought of while doing this? Maybe talk.
I don't know. Probably just get into the right classes because I fucked up this quarter, so I need to start getting on that shit.
Hear that, ladies? He procrastinates too.
Fucking stop! It's so annoying.
No. All right, on to my list. Hold on, let me check the time on this. So we're getting to 19.
All right, well, we better make this snappy.
Should we split it? You know what? Split this up in 2 episodes. Part 2 is coming out tomorrow, same time. But yeah, we'll go onto my list tomorrow because this is getting into 20 minutes, and that's a long ass video. And no one wants to hear us talk for 40 minutes. They'd rather break it up in 2 days with 2 separate videos. Anyway, yeah, come back tomorrow. We'll have.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, come back tomorrow. We'll have my resolutions. Then
No one's gonna listen to it because they all care about me.
you're right. And remember, everyone, if you love Lorenzo, let him know.
It's actually LG, I thought.
If you love LG, let him know.
I was kind of happy about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one commented about you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Absolutely nobody talked about you.
Sorry.
Guys, you're hurting Lorenzo's feelings. All right, you don't see it right now, but he's kind of tearing up right now. And
Just gonna drink my coffee.
yeah, he's gonna drink his coffee because he's really sad.
I didn't put this on.
Yeah, hear that, guys? He's crying because of you. Because of you. Yeah. Anyway, come back tomorrow. Part 2. Boom.